Namaste, yogi friends. Today we're going to find a pathway into fallen triangle and explore some other triangle postures as well. Follow me to the mat and let's warm up through Sun Salutation A, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms up, open the chest. Exhale, pour it forward, bend the knees as you need to keep the spine lengthening. Half lift, maybe hands on shins. Exhale, fold it in again. Plant the hands and let's step back. Right, left foot to our high plank. And start to lower down. Maybe knees come down, lowering torso. Inhale, cobra. Maybe bringing it to upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Pedal the feet out, bending one knee and the other. And then allow the heels to start to settle towards the ground. Pressing earth with the palms. Feeling the length in the arms, the shoulders, the spine. And then let's soften the knees on the exhale. Walk it forward or hop it forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, soften knees, press earth, swim it up, and exhale, hands to heart. All right, so here we go again, and we'll find our way into our downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, inhale, half lift, and let's step back. With the left foot this time, right follows, high plank, lowering down halfway or all the way, Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and pressing back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's soften the knees, we'll walk the feet forward and sit it down. So finding a way onto the back, stretching legs long and arms up overhead, big inhale, all kinds of expansion and length, and then exhale, let's bring the left knee into the torso. I'm going to draw that initially bent knee over to the right and let the left arm reach out from the shoulder on the floor. So you can keep this left knee bent or straighten the knee. Right hand might find that left foot. Staying right here, or follow me as I start to roll onto the belly. And just stretching the inseam of that leg. And then we'll roll out of that. Stretching legs long, arms overhead. Big inhale, exhale, this time right knee bends into the torso. Guiding that bent knee over to the left. Maybe straightening that leg. Enjoying a breath here. And then we'll roll over onto the belly. Finding that nice stretch in the inseam of the right leg. Coming on out of that, let's bend the knees and just take the hands behind the knees and we'll rock it up. So here I'm going to transition to my Adho Mukha Svanasana, planting the palms and just walking it back. All right, so sweeping right leg up, let's open the hip and straighten and bend that right knee a few times. And then I'm going to keep the knee bent and bring it towards the right elbow. And I'll plant that left foot. Now this is like 45 degrees. Yeah. And then I'm just going to step that right foot out to the side. Two hands are still on the ground. And then step it back. Let's find our downward facing dog. And then sweep the left leg up, open the hip. Bend and straighten that left leg. And keeping it bent, let's draw left knee to left elbow. Plant the right foot at 45 degrees and just extend that left leg, 2 hands still on the ground, and then we'll bring it back to downward facing dog. Let's come down onto the knees, bring big toes together, and just sink it back into a nice little balasana to release that work. Enjoying a few breaths here. And let's climb our way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. So this time you can keep the 2 hands on the ground, or you can free one of them, as I will, to find our fallen triangle. Let's sweep right leg up, bend that knee, and then right away we draw that knee to right elbow, plant the left foot at an angle, and reach that right foot out, and then free the left arm. Very expansive posture. And then let's step it back to downward facing dog and see what happens on the left side. So left leg up, bend the knee, draw that left knee to left elbow, place the right foot at an angle, and then reach the left leg out, freeing right arm up. Oops. And let's take it back to downward facing dog. I'm going to walk my feet halfway towards my hands and my hands towards the feet, and then come up, finding a straddle. So feet are parallel, spinning on the right heel, sweeping the right arm up, and here's a familiar one, our Trikonasana. So stopping anyway along that leg, or maybe using a block. And just to maybe feel that expansive feeling in the heart again, you might let that upper arm just open back. And then we'll sweep it around and take the same thing to the other side, spinning on left heel. So opening it up, exhale, pouring it into that shape, and maybe opening that right arm a little bit back. And coming up, hands on the hips. We're going to bring the hips to face the short end of the mat, so the back of my mat. So make sure that your ankle, knee, and hip have a congruent rotation. Keep your knee safe. So inhale, I'm going to sweep the left arm up. Exhale, lengthen, hand finds the ground. And then maybe opening it up into our twisted triangle, Parivritta Trikonasana, as the right hand reaches up to the ceiling. Enjoying one more breath here. And then on the exhale, we'll release. Let's sweep it up, hands on the hips so you can feel those hip points, and try to level that off with the front of your mat, drawing that foot in. So the angle of the foot, knee, hip, it's all safe. Sweeping right arm up, exhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. You could have a block here as well. You can also work on the outside of the foot, and then freeing left arm up. Breathing into this twisted shape, feeling the lines of tension that you've created, of stretch. One more breath here. And let's release. Beautiful. Feet together. Sweep the arms up. And if it's comfortable on your knees, just squatting down, crossing the legs, and let's start to find some release from that work by finding just some lazy circles. Allow the weight of the head just to draw it around in that orbit. And then I'm going to take my right hand and just sort of plant it on the right side. As I press into it, that's going to help ground the left hip. And then I sweep the left arm up and over, Coming back into a little gesture towards Navasana as I change the cross of the legs and start to circle in the opposite direction. Again, the neck is relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, head is heavy. And then left hand plants, pressing into that so that I ground the right hip, sweeping right arm up and over, nice side stretch and back to center. Hands meet in Anjali Mudra at the heart, taking a moment here to feel the rooting of the sitting bones and the spine as it roots and then grows up, up, up. Feeling that flowering at the top of the head. Thank you for joining me today, yogi friends. See you in the next video. Namaste.